discovered mapping software. Yeah, remember the Carefree Gum commercial where they would say, "Hey, the Wright brothers, you discovered the airplane." Remember that? Well, I discovered mapping software a couple of months ago. That's right. There's software on the computer that lets you draw maps. So I discovered it. That's right. Just like in the Carefree Gum commercial where they would say, "Discover bubble gum too," and the person would bubble. But anyway, here's an example of some mapping software. This is a QGIS right here. There's a couple of mapping programs. These are mapping software that lets you draw maps, and you can add vector layer in QGIS, which stands for Quantum GIS. And I've got all kinds of wait a minute. I've got all kinds of files there. How about this one? Contours. Cincinnati East, the Cincinnati East quadrant. It lets you load like a map of all the. This is a topographic map of all the contours of all the topographic contours in the Cincinnati area. And see, you can zoom in right there. See, and this is a shape file that I downloaded off the internet. And this is northern Campbell County right there. These are elevation contours. Like a contour line drawing. Contour line drawing. How about this right here? Wait, how about we add another vector layer? Like, for instance, Cincinnati neighborhoods. Can you say neighborhoods? Like, these are Cincinnati neighborhoods. Or better yet, that's not what I wanted. Add vector layer. File number. This is something else I got off the internet. File number CNASSHP. See, and it fills in all the neighborhoods in Cincinnati. Cincinnati is divided into 52 neighborhoods, and this is a map that shows all of them. And these are official boundaries of the city of, and you can label them with the name. Like, for instance, let's see. And and the reason why this episode is so late is because I've spent all day. I've really spent the past 2 months working with these mapping programs. They have a label. You can label this layer with the name. Okay, I guess DIS name. That might be the name. I don't know. No, name 6. That's probably the name of the neighborhood. Apply. No, that's not it. Those are just some codes. Okay, DIS name, and you can tell it the font. And I'm going to pick Century Gothic, which is also known as the Sesame Street font. That's right. Actually, Futura is a Sesame Street font, but Century Gothic is the closest thing that Windows has to it, which is almost the same. And I'm going to have it in size 24 and color. Apply. See? Now we've got neighborhood names. See that? There's like Mount Auburn and Corryville and Avondale and Over the Rhine and Clifton and Camp Washington. And they're all in the Sesame Street font. Isn't that cool? See? And here's another program. This is I'm going to open this program here. This is a Map Windows GIS. And this is Open project. And on Map Windows GIS, I have a project of that shows recent. Come on. This computer's getting slower by the minute. Come on! I told it to open it. Okay. Here we go. Map window files. Big project by photos, and these are recent photos. These are this is a map of the Cincinnati area, showing road scouring photos that I've taken recently. Map window GIS is a lot slower than QGIS. And part of the problem is that the computer's practically busted. Okay, so we'll go back to our QGIS project. Not responding. Not responding. The famous quote of Windows. Okay, now this is a map of the Cincinnati area showing pictures that I've taken of road scouring pictures. Right now we're in Covington, and see that right there, this little arrow. I'm marking my photos with a little arrow, showing which direction the photo is facing. So that's another useful thing. But QGIS or Map Windows GIS is too slow for me to use right now on this computer that barely works. I'm going to go back to QGIS. How about another vector layer? How about sections? It even has section lines. Even download the list of section lines for Hamilton County. And see this pink, the stuff that's in pink. I'm going to shut off the elevation contours. But see, and I'm going to shut off the neighborhood names. But this pink grid, these are section lines for Hamilton County, for like the survey sections. See that? See how much that pibs? Okay, now now Map Windows is finally loaded. See, I've got photos there, and photos there, and photos there.
Discover mapping software too.